celebrating April as the month of the military child. There are many people like me who are actually serving in the local area and doing public service work, public life, elected officials who grew up in military families just like I did, and it seems like there must be something to that.
You and I have a very long history together, and I think a lot of people don't know that. So I want you to talk a little bit about your background and how the two of us know each other.
Well, you have to fill in the gaps, okay?
I'll fill in the gaps.
All right, so our dads both joined the Air Force when they were teenagers, and they met each other in Okinawa long before we were born and long before they met our mothers. And they were great friends there. And then we all went different places. My dad, was stationed someplace else. Your dad was stationed someplace else. And as you do in the Air Force, and we traveled lots. And then one day, my dad was driving up to our new duty station at Kirtland Air Force Base in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And right there at the gate, he says, "Hey, I think I know that guy." And it turns out that it was your dad.
Yes.
And they reconnected after, 30-some years, a really long time. And by that time, they each had, a boatload of children.
Yes.
And because I had 5 brothers and sisters.
And we had 5.
5,
yes.
That's right. And so we both had large families, and we, spent holidays together. And that was in Albuquerque when we were just, young people.
We were young. It was in the early 70s, if I remember correctly, and you lived kind of catty-corner to our house, so our families used to play together.
We did.
In the street.
Well, that's what you do when you're on an Air Force base,
yes,
right?
Yes.
And, we just became great friends. And then somehow you moved out here to the East Coast. My family retired. My dad's last duty station was Andrews Air Force Base. And we reconnected all over again.
It's
and now
really
here we
funny.
find we're in politics together.
Well, who knew? I moved to the DC area in 1987, and one of the first things I did was call you. And since then, a lot's happened. That's been 24 years. We both have sons around the same age, and somehow we both ended up in politics.